Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Metropolis. So as you can see right now, I'm currently on top of the church that we started last episode. I haven't worked on that since then, but it provides a great view of the entire city. So in the intro, you could probably see I was doing something over there, and that's a farm, and I'll be talking about that in a little bit. It'll be expanding sort of on this. And you can also see that there's a couple houses which are currently in the process of being built. So, yeah, today is going to be a bit of an interesting episode, I think. Mainly, maybe not in a good way, I don't know yet. But I just got finished doing about 2-3 hours of homework. Well, I might be exaggerating. 2.5 hours of homework. And it is Monday, so hopefully I'll be able to release. Man, my throat is just killing me. Hopefully I'll be able to release this before the end of the day, which is one of the reasons that this is going to be an interesting episode, because I have to get this done in the next hour. So it's going to probably be a bit of a talky episode, and sort of a little bit of a grindy episode. I'll just talk and grind. So today we're going to be working on two things. First of all, I want to turn this entire field basically into a farm, because that's generally how farming was actually done back in the times, and I want it to, and it's gonna look pretty cool. Like just have a full field of wheat. It just look awesome. And also, I want to get more food than I currently have, because that old farm's really not enough. So I'm going. Oh, and the other thing I want to do is, I've decided that area across the river I'm not going to save. I guess I'm going to start building there as well, because I think that'll give a lot more of a complete feel to the area. So my inventory is pretty weird right now, so I'm going to get some supplies for that, and I will be right back. And we are back. So I have all the things that I need for now, or at least anything I won't be able to collect in the immediate vicinity. So I think to start off with, we're going to work on expanding a bit over in this direction. So I think I'm going to take the liberty of this new area to improve the road system. It's still going to be 3 wide. Actually, what I could do is I can make it 3 wide and then actually have a sidewalk. I think I'll probably end up doing that. It's probably going to be cobblestone half slabs for this part, and then smooth stone slabs for this part. So this may be a bit of a wander trucky discussion, but I'm going to talk about what's going to be happening, or what I feel might be happening over the next few weeks, I guess. So this week for my school, I feel is sort of like the first actual week, is what I'm calling it, because it's the first week that it's, first of all, a full 5-day week, which we haven't had yet, and it's also the week where we're actually starting to get schoolwork and homework and such. And yeah, I screwed myself over when I chose my classes last year. I'm going through with it, but this will only make sense to the people in the American school system, and I've probably mentioned it before. Oh, I just got a notification. Dinner will be ready in a few minutes. Okay. That just should go to show when I'm recording this. But yeah, I have 5 different AP classes. They're in school. I have calculus. Oh, it's ready now. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna have to stall a bit. So it's AP calculus. See if I can remember all these. AP calculus, AP English language, AP US history, AP chemistry, and I'm taking AP computer science online, which is also my easiest class because I've been programming for 3 years now. So I already know all that stuff. So I'm just sort of going through the rounds. Okay. I do that, and I might actually move this over here back a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's squid. That's squid messed up. Okay, so I think that's gonna look good, and there will be a sidewalk here, and then we're gonna restart the houses over here. So boom, 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 boom. I might want to move that one over. But anyways, so that's a lot of AP classes, and they're all going to be giving out homework, which is going to be fun. And I'm also taking a college course, but that's also online and also not too difficult. So I'm not as worried about that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. We're going to need more. Yeah, grass. There we go. I'm actually going to tear out this whole area because what I want to do is I want to have a street running along this whole shoreline, and this makes this little area makes that unnecessarily complicated. So I'm just going to get rid of it. So I'm going to have a lot of homework, and I didn't really think that through with the whole YouTube thing. And I have to say, unless I get a whole lot more action on YouTube, grades or school will be more important than YouTube by quite a bit. I'm not saying I'm gonna stop making videos or anything. It's just I may have to change my weekly schedule almost immediately after I got into it. I'm going to try my best though until it becomes physically impossible for me to not do both. Because I like to set goals for myself of what I'm going to do, and then basically follow that goal till the end of time, unless I'm physically unable to do it. So, God, my throat. My throat is always fine until I start recording, and suddenly it just turns into sand. It's annoying. Whew. Okay, so school is going to be an issue, possibly. So that's along that front. Let's talk a little bit about the building guide as well. You don't need to be there, do you? So it is still not released, as you may have noticed, but what I want to do is I'm planning on releasing it very soon. And I know I've been saying this for the past 3 months, but I'm very good at procrastinating, and that's what I've been doing basically. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But work is in motion, so I'm actually into it. I worked for about 5 hours the other day on a certain part of it. So one thing I said was that I was going to introduce my new channel design language after I release that, and I sort of gave up on that. If you watch my latest DevCraft video, and this video should also be in that style, but they're in my new style with some new typography, some new cool intros, and overall I think it's pretty nice, but I'm biased as I made it. Okay, so we're gonna need more wood. So, building guide coming soon. That may be one of the things that the Secret Sundays are for, but we'll see. Yeah. Uh-oh. Get out of there. Boom, 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 boom. And also, once I release the building guide, I want to start possibly streaming. I have OBS for Mac. But the problem is that for some reason, whenever I try to record or stream, it does this weird thing where it just freezes the video. My audio of all sorts is working perfectly fine, but my video just won't move, or it moves at I don't know, maybe 0.2 frames per second or something like that if I'm lucky. Oh sweet, I can make more doors. Oop. I probably should be using the new door types, but I can't really think of any good reason to at the moment, at least for these. Sometimes classic is the best. So I'm getting increasingly urgent calls or texts from downstairs, so I'm going to do a bit more on here. Well, I'm going to go eat some dinner. I'm going to do a bit more in here, and then I'll be back. I'll see how long this clip is, and then we'll possibly have the end of the episode. If it's not a long clip, I'll still do the end of the episode. It's just going to be another long clip. So I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back for the last clip of the episode, regardless of how long it's going to end up being. So I'm back here at the farm, the mega farm, and at the time of recording, it is currently 8:28, because I had to go to dinner, and then I had to do a bunch of other stuff, which was generally pretty inconvenient for everything, really. So then I worked a bit on that area over there. It's not finished by any means, but at least it's a bit better than it was. So if I do 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to just do a bit more of this part on camera, and 3. Oh wait, I'll talk a little bit about actual history, because I've been taking, one of my AP's classes that, as I said, this was AP US History, so that's going to be super helpful when it comes to getting inspiration for a lot of stuff I'll be doing. But I think, and because of this, I think that my time progression may follow what I'm learning in class, is because I'm a nerd like that. I need to get rid of some of this, get seeds out of it. Oh, this water doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, it also doesn't exist. So right now we're currently busting through the early stuff, Jamestown, colonization stuff. So it's basically a bit before where I am now, but once I get to where I am now, I should hopefully have a bit more inspiration for what to build, and then we'll move on, and I'll move on, and everything will be quite swell and dandy. So yeah, but that's actually one of the reasons that I'm building this farm now, is because we were talking about how farming affected the colonization back then. In Jamestown, it's mostly tobacco, and we don't have tobacco in Minecraft, unfortunately. But such is life. I apologize if there are any background noises in my video. I'm hoping that I'm talking loud enough and that my microphone is noise canceling enough that they won't be showing out. But people in the house talk. I can't really control that. Hopefully there won't be screaming, because that generally happens in my household. But okay, we just did another. Ooh, hello. Okay then. Nice. So I think I want to have sort of like maybe a half slab separator here, and then maybe on this side do carrots, maybe on the other side do potatoes. Ooh, I should really speak up now, because there's about to be some screaming happening, to my knowledge. Okay, let's refill this water bucket. Oh, for God's sake. I may cut here real quick after. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I think the screaming has quieted down. I'm just gonna mention that before like anybody freaking calls the cops on me or something. This isn't like domestic violence or anything. It's just standard teenage brattiness and a bit of yelling. So nothing dangerous. It's just sort of annoying. So yeah, it's actually sort of interesting being. I mean, I guess my whole family is sort of introverted, but at home that is not the case. But it's just interesting being an introvert in an environment with a lot of screaming. So I just looked at that last section. It was 3.5 minutes, and this is definitely going to be a short episode than usual. Shorter episode than usual. Because I didn't really have much time to make it. It's currently 8:30, so I need to hurry up. I'm going to keep harvesting this wheat. I guess if I don't really have much else to talk about, I can sort of finish it up for the episode. So I want to show you what I worked on over there, at least a little bit. Okay, let's get running. So I'll go to the top of the church, and we'll take a look at what we did and finish off the episode. So hopefully I'll be able to be a bit more well prepared in the future to record these things when I should. one of the main, I mean, generally I record these during the weekend, but I got really caught up in something during the weekend. So generally it's, I record Metropolis on the weekend because weekend's pretty free, and then I can release it on Monday. And I release, longer tracks are really easy to record because they're just 20 minutes, just as long as I don't get interrupted. And so I can just do that anytime. And the DevCraft I generally work on over the week. But yeah, so this is what we have. So I put sort of a roof on it. The pathways work a little bit more now. I'm actually, can I do this? Yeah. I'm actually going to go over there because there's some intricacies. Yeah, I started building these houses here, but I didn't have enough stone. I'm going to need to do a lot of mining. And I don't want to do that on camera because it's extremely dull. See, I did the same stone brick siding. I still have these chimneys. It's not working on the inside yet, but this is what the road itself looks like. So it looks pretty nice, I think. It'll expand well. And it's also going to look plenty modern once that time comes. I need to put slabs here as well. I'll actually do that while I close off the episode. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to mention, and I don't think so. So let's go. If you liked, you can leave a like. If you really liked and / or would like to see more, you can subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.